What's going on, gamers? We're here with Jake. He be winning locals with the yellow hybrid.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, show us the goods.
Alrighty, so Tamers, you're only playing 4. You've got the Demi Mirrors. Just A, so you can trigger your purple stuff, and then B, you've got the rookies in there to draw as well. On deletion, draw 1, trash 1. The trash one's annoying, but that's alright. Then we've got your purple rookies, 2 Gazi and 2 Alek. Good floodgate, stops sort of memory gainer decks from doing their thing, and then outs rookies. But again, it's more so you can draw pop with those. Then we've got the 2 Pokemon, super good card. You search your Tamers and your hybrids, and then you get free Digivolution for the first one. So then to get up to Jet Sylphie is effectively a 1 cost. Super good card. Then we've got 4 Kazi and 4 Zephyr. If I could play 8 Zephyr, I would. Kazi is just because it is a hybrid, it doesn't really do anything for the deck. Zephyr's really good, gives you an extra 2k if you put it onto Zoe. Yeah, and it doesn't come up all that often, but you can put Zephyr on top of Kazi for 1 and then draw another card if you're needing to draw more. Then you've got your level 5s. We've got 4 of the Jet Sylphie and 2 of the Rise Grey.
Ooh.
Jet Sylphie, again, just recover 1 if you're putting it on top of your hybrid and whatever. 1 cost if it's with a Tamer. Rise Greymon is good if you've got a lot of Tamers in your hand and you need to set up for next turn, as because it plays the yellow ones for free.
Yeah.
And then if you've got a heap of Tamers in play, your yellow level 6s are getting an extra security check, which is really good as well. Level 6s, there's a few different ones. So we've got 2 Seraph. If you've got a Tamer in play, gains 1. If it dies, gains a security. Very good. Other Seraphimon on Digivolution just gains a security. And then if you've got, I think it's 5/3 or more security in play, gets an extra security check as well. Then you've got Shine Greymon. Taps all your yellow Tamers, which is kind of annoying, but then deletes or reduces by 4k by every yellow Tamer that you've tapped, so can be good for outing some big things. I don't often play it, but when it comes up, it's usually very good. And then you've got Dynasmon. Pretty much keeps you at 3 security or less all the time, because once it goes below 3, he puts 1 back. And he's a good searcher as well. On occasion, you can trash a top card of your security, look at the top 6 and add 2 level 6 or lowers. So if you're getting starved of good Digimon, he can add you some. And then my favorite boy.
What happened with this one, Jake?
So I was down to 1 security against purple yellow. And to do that, they had to play an option card, which gave me a heap of memory. I think I was up to 8. So I Digivolved into him. He's a 5 cost, so he's expensive. But on Digivolution, if you're at less than 3 security, play until you're at 3 security. And then he gets extra security checks as well. If you're 3 or... Yeah, he gets an extra security check.
He sure does.
Above 3. But then what I did against Yellow Purple, because I still had a fair bit of memory left, is I Digivolved on top of him for this boy.
Oh.
Susanamon. So he's a must-have in the deck. You don't generally put him onto level 6s. You don't really want to be doing that, because his Digivolve effect basically lets you evolve from a Tamer by recycling 10 Tamers or hybrid monster Digimon from your trash or your hand to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
Because this deck can put so much into security and draw you a lot of cards, you do have the issue that you can deck out if you don't see one. He's really good for putting stuff back in. And then because of the way the game works, you can stack it as well, so you know that you're drawing a 5 after a 4 and you've got that engine running.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
So then on Digivolution, he deletes a Digimon and then he gets 3 security checks. So he's very good.
Very cool, very cool. How much security did you get up to tonight?
The highest I got to was 9. I was at 8, but because I was versing Yellow Purple, they put 1 into security for me. So yeah, that is a record for me so far, up to 9 security.
I hate to see it.
Then we move on to Tamers. We've got 4 TK, must play in the deck, very good. Makes it so you know what's in your security, and yeah, that's your memory setter as well. We've got 4 Zoe, so it's really good to play him and then her, because then you know if she's actually going to hit or not. And yeah, that's the one you usually want to go into with your hybrids. Then you've got 4 TK and Kyrie.
I like this one.
It's okay. I'm contemplating maybe taking it down to 2 of that and putting in 2 of the new Kyrie whenever you gain a security, gain a memory. Just because I feel like it's more reliable. The good thing with this is if you do get it out early, it makes your opponent hesitant if they can't, like, pretty much OTK you to put you on less security, because then you're gaining memory for it.
Yeah, they get scared too.
Yeah, and then it gives you a good hit back as well, because 5 memory if you've got Tamers and stuff in play is nuts.
Oh, yeah.
And then as purple, we've got this card.
Oh, I hate this card.
Yeah, this card's good. Again, just intimidates opponents to not hit security if they can't really plus from it. Can end turns if it's hit at the right time as well. And yeah, that means that you're not relying so much on your purple rookies and Digitamers to get your purple options off, of which there are a few in this deck, all of which are very good.
Yeah, let's get into them.
Yes, we'll start with the purples, why not? We'll start with the worst ones because I like to talk about the other one. Deathclaw can come up on occasion, doesn't often, but it's just a good purple option to have. You can delete your purple rookies to then get the draw 1 trash 1. Or even like you can delete a big Seraphimon after it's done a security check and didn't happen to die, and then get a recovery for it.
Another recovery, yeah.
And then my favorite option card for purple. Schwartz Lizard.
Oh, that's right. God damn, this card's annoying.
Bonkers card.
Yeah.
So deletes level 5s or lower up to the number of either hybrids and or Tamers that you have in play. So because this deck is obviously bigger on hybrids and huge on Tamers, you're leading huge bits. Is a bit problematic if you're versing like a big stack board like X Antibody. It doesn't often go off against them. But yeah, against decks that generally go wide, bonkers card.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you found it, just less useful post-hybrid meta?
Yeah, somewhat. There's not as many decks that go wide, and once people know they're versing yellow, they're probably very aware of that card, so they don't tend to bring like a smaller stack out until they know they can get it to a level 6 before attacking. But yeah, at the moment, still a good card. Like I would contemplate maybe putting in Hell Scythe or something of that nature.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't put a lot of time into changing up the decks.
Hey, if it's working, got to change one.
Yeah. And then yellow options, you've got Wyvern's Breath.
Yep.
Super good card. Basically to cover the things that Schwartz doesn't. Reduce Digimon by 15. Covers most stack decks. And even if it doesn't, you've got the Zoe hybrid stack that increases your other security. So most often your big stacks are going to be attacking for multiple. So they might hit this and die. But if they don't, they might be striking another Digimon, which with the increased DP is going to take them out.
Yep.
And then lastly, Reinforced Memory Boots.
Oh, this card good.
Yeah. Generally speaking, you want to hit it in security, but it can come up sometimes if like you're under an ice wall or something like that. You can just hard play this from hand, draw a card, put one in the stack, and then you've got another 3 memory for next turn.
Yeah, that's
super
fair. Matchups, if you remember.
Okay. So yeah, yellow purple. That's a thing where like basically, if you win the first one, you have a very good chance of winning or drawing. It's a difficult matchup because you're both trying to achieve the same thing, and that thing is you can't get out my security. And if you do, I'm just going to put it back. So it can just be a bit of the luck of the draw thing. The Schwarzlaser is insane in that matchup because they're generally speaking going to try and go for the Guttermon inherit effect to just at the end of the turn.
Yeah, you're yellow purple without all the master monsters.
Yeah, so I'm not playing the structure deck stuff. This is all basically a meta and a half.
Yeah.
But yeah, still doing the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Schwartz is nuts in that deck because you can wipe out the level 5s before they can get to the thing that they actually need to win. what else are this? X-Antibody, again, just came down to him hitting the right things in the security stack at the right time. When he wasn't protected by a DP reduction, he hit Wyvern's Breath. When it's protected from deletion, he hit a Suzanamon.
Oh my god.
So yeah, and like I didn't know any of these things were in the security. Like I was just TKing, manipulating things, and they ended up in there at the right time. So just got super lucky with that one.
Yeah, a bit of Yugimoto, you got to have it.
Yeah, and then Blue Hybrid. I've generally not had. Actually, sorry, it's not Blue Hybrid. It was. I
was going to say, who's playing Blue Hybrid?
Imperial Digimon.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that one is not too hard to match up. If they sack Hidden Potential or some shit, then it becomes very
it's just
hard
kind of over.
just, like, boom.
Yep.
But yeah, for the most part, it's a fine matchup. I generally don't have too many problems with that.
Really? Okay, interesting. I struggle against that deck, but hey.
Yeah.
It did be good. But anyway, thank you very much, and congrats on first place.
No worries.